Are you Fred Bristol's father?
Judge not, lest ye be judged.
I'm Barbara Carter. I'm in charge of attendance at the Wentworth Academy. Do you know where your son is?
For once I do, he's upstairs.
And it's all right with you that he's here?
Well, I didn't have much choice, did I? I mean, his mother couldn't handle him. He's a juvenile delinquent. I'm his father, so...
Excuse me, but what I'm trying to tell you is that Fred has missed 3 days of school this week.
There is no school this week. Where have you been? It's spring break.
And he told you that?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
And how long did he tell you this spring break was going to last?
Oh, spring? Excuse me a moment. Fred! Fred! Spring break. Last through spring? Why do you lie to me, Fred?
I don't know. It's not like there's any challenge to it.
You can't keep skipping school. You're 14 years old. You've got to take some responsibility.
I don't like school, okay?
No, it's not okay. I mean, we all have to do things we don't like.
What do you do that you don't like?
God, I knew you were going to say that the moment it left my lips.
Hi, Dudley.
Hi.
Fred left his jacket over at my house, so I thought I'd bring... Why isn't he in school?
Because he lied to me, and I believed it. I mean, how am I to keep track of all these vacations? We didn't have this in England. We went to school, they gave us porridge, and we were damned happy to get it.
Well, perhaps you'd know more about when he's supposed to be there if you were more involved in his school.
Oh. How do I do that?
I think you should join the PTA.
Isn't that a little rash? Weren't they the people who kidnapped Patty Hearst?
Have I ever thanked you for bringing me here to live with him?
Well, get your books, Fred. I'm going to take you to school. The PTA, Dudley. Parent Teachers Association. They meet once a week and they talk about things like changes in faculty, curriculum, and bus schedules.
Well, surely this can't be voluntary.
Look, if you showed some responsibility and took an interest in his school, maybe he would too. Actually, it's a wonderfully enriching and rewarding experience for any parent.
Hey, wait a minute. The PTA, isn't that the organization you once called a black hole of chalk dust and sanka?
Be fair, Dudley. When I was married to you, everything appeared to be much worse than it really was.
Well, I don't think it was your imagination. I think everything was worse than it really was.
Hi, Nancy Kendrick.
Hi, I'm Dudley Bristol.
Dudley, I'm looking around, and nobody else seems to have brought a personal manager with them.
Don't you know that phrase, responsibility loves company?
I think it's misery.
I think it's the same thing.
Mr. Bristol, Lydia Kramer.
Oh, hi.
I saw you at that black tie benefit sitting with Ella Fitzgerald and Frank Sinatra. God, what a life you have.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing at our little PTA meeting?
I'm Fred Bristol's father.
Boy, talk about perspective.
Welcome, everyone. I see we have some new faces here.
Josie Buckman has a new face.
You think for $5,000 they could have thrown in a chin?
It's such a pleasure to see some fathers with us here tonight.
I agree. Why aren't there more?
Because they've left us. They're with younger women. Women who have not borne their children. Women without stretch marks. Fun women. Party girls. Euro trash and bustiers.
You know, they were much nicer at that codependent thing down the hall.
Well, I think we should start the meeting by clearing up some old business. We've been without a treasurer for the past month. Come on, people. Someone has to volunteer for this job.
A treasurer, that's money, isn't it? I mean, Paul's a CPA. He'll be our next treasurer.
I nominate Paul.
I second the motion.
No, lady, I don't even have a
All
child
those in
this.
favor of Paul becoming our new treasurer? Okay, let the minutes read that Dudley's friend Paul's our new treasurer.
You understand what's just happened here? I'm treasurer of the PTA.
I knew you could do it, Paul. You've got your responsibility. Now we just have to find one for me.
Okay, next order of business. We need volunteers.
Oh, I volunteer.
Fine, for the bake sale.
Bake? Oh, gosh. I'd really like to, but I'm really having a problem with my, a baking thing.
Why don't I just pass around a sign-up sheet?
Oh.
Okay, now we're looking for drivers for the Washington, D.C. weekend trip.
Oh, I can do that. I can do that. I love that city, the restaurants, the nightlife. It's wonderful. There's a little club in Georgetown which serves the most wonderful Irish coffee you've ever tasted.
Mr. Bristow, you're saying that you want to take high school students out for Irish coffee.
High school student, this is a trip for high school students. That's just the worst idea I've ever heard.
Thank you, Leslie, for your report on the inherent shortcomings of the standardized testing procedures. Well, I guess if that's all, then the meeting's adjourned.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you know, I'm still not on any committee. Isn't there something I'm qualified for?
Well, really all I have left is cleanup.
I can do that.
Can you?
Sure.
Just wash out the coffee pot. Be careful when you pull out the plug because the cord's frayed. And put the cookies in a Ziploc.
Got it. Ziploc. That must be some sort of PTA jargon.
Excuse me. I'm lost. Do you know where they're holding the Women Who Love Too Much meeting?
No, I think I do. And I want you to know I share your pain. Morning, Marta.
Buenos días.
This button has apparently fallen off my jacket. See? Button, jacket. Button, jacket.
No comprendo. Un día de estos va a hablar español y mi vida va a ser un infierno.
Ah! No! Oh, but please just don't hurt us. There's money upstairs and there's plenty of silverware in the kitchen.
I'm here for Fred.
No, take me! Fred's got the whole of his life ahead of him.
Nah, I'm Mickey. I'm a friend of Fred's.
You know, it's just possible that could be worse. And you have a key to my home?
Hey, Fred, come on.
Coming.
I will be needing that key back, Mickey. So if you could just set it down and step back 2 paces.
What's the problem?
Well, you found another way to be irresponsible. Let's just give out keys to everyone.
It's Mickey. He's cool.
Yeah, well, this is, of course, is obvious to all of us. Do you know what I had to do to get a key to this apartment? I had to be screened, sponsored, and deliver a financial statement covering the last 11 years. But Mickey, no. Mickey, apparently, because of his coolness, comes to us pre-approved.
Okay. Okay, point taken. Come on, we gotta go.
Fred, school books?
There's no school today. There was a fire last night.
Right. I'm not buying that, Fred, okay?
No lie, Dad. Man, 2 classrooms burned down.
Well, you don't give up. Well, tell me this. If 2 classrooms in your school burnt down today, why isn't there anything about it in the...
Satisfied?
But I was at the PTA meeting last night. They put me in charge of cleanup, and I... Oh, I'll see you later. Fred, call me by 4, would you?
I think I made a good impression.
2 classrooms, no one hurt. Cause a fire, please. God, don't let it be a... Yep. Here we go. A faulty electrical appliance. Then I'll stand up, talk to the audience, blah, 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 and then we'll go straight into the next one. 3, 4. I don't want to set the world on fire. Let's have some coffee, huh? Yeah. Hey, what's in the box, Paul?
Oh, I volunteered to sell candy to raise money for the school. Isn't it awful? 2 classrooms burnt.
I know.
The room we were in.
I know.
It's a small electrical...
I know.
2 classrooms. You know what it takes to rebuild 2 classrooms?
A bunch of guys, wood, I don't know.
I'd say about $30,000.
Oh.
Dudley, think of the people this affects. The teachers, the children, those sweet little cafeteria ladies.
I would like to purchase some of those candy bars, Paul.
Oh, great. $1 apiece.
I'll take 30,000 of them.
Wow, this means I'll probably win the bike. You know, I mean, 30,000. No. No, please tell me that you weren't responsible for that.
I was put in charge of unplugging this faulty electrical...
Has anybody else heard about this?
Who heard about it?
I heard nothing.
Yes, I think you did.
What, that burning down the school thing? I didn't hear it. All right, look, I have a plan. This is what we do. We lay low for a few days and hope that some wacko terrorist group comes out of the woodwork and claims credit for it.
No, I'm going to tell the PTA what I did.
What, are you an idiot? If this gets out, think of what the publicity will do to the club.
I'm not worried about your club, Crouton. I'm worried about Fred. I only went to the school last night to set a good example for him.
An example in what?
Responsibility. Well, that doesn't matter anyway. I mean, what really matters is that Fred never finds out that I burnt down those 2 classrooms.
Why?
Because, according to Lorraine's theory, whatever I do, he's going to emulate, which makes him an arsonist. Or a pianist. Or an arsonist pianist. Maybe he'll just be a guy who sets fire to pianos. I'm still trying to reach Nancy Kendricks. She's the head of the PTA. She's outside talking to who? The investigation team? Wonderful. Yeah, I'm sure there are a lot of concerned parents calling, but I really need to hang up. Sorry. Hey, Fred. Just sewing a button on the old jacket. Here. Throwing that button on the whole jacket. Yeah. So, how was your day, Fred? What'd you do all day?
I stopped by the school.
Oh, education or just looting?
Things started in the same room you guys had your meeting in last night. What do you think happened?
I don't know. Maybe it was spontaneous combustion. I don't know. It happens all the time. Nobody's fault. Just
Some lady called. There's some big deal PTA meeting this afternoon about the fire. Anyway, I'm gonna be upstairs.
doing homework.
Okay.
Sure. I'm a liar. Hi. Gosh, I didn't think I'd be so nervous about telling them.
Can everyone please take their seats?
God, what do we do?
Well, the first thing we do is we stop saying we.
Aren't you going to help me?
No, I'm not. You said you wanted to learn responsibility.
That was a moment of caprice, Paul.
Parents, I'm sure I don't have to say that this is a time when we're all going to have to pitch in. Our school needs help, and we're going to have to devote some extra time, stick together, sacrifice a little.
Here's a check for $30,000.
Meeting's adjourned. Thank you all for coming. Drive carefully.
Hold it. He's been a member for 11 minutes. Why is he paying for this?
Well, maybe it's just because I'm a good guy. Come on, Paul. Paul, back me up here.
You know, there are only 2 almonds in this thing.
Mr. Bristol, this is really very generous of you.
No, it's not. It's really not generous at all. I was put in charge of unplugging the coffee pot last night, and I forgot. I was the one who burnt down those 2 classrooms.
I see. And when were you going to tell us this?
Tell you? Well, I'm telling you now.
You could have called.
I tried.
We've been worried sick about this fire.
Well, I could quite understand. But...
You are in big trouble, mister.
Yes, you could have called.
We put you in charge of one thing, and look what happens.
You don't have to be so angry.
I'm not angry. I'm disappointed.
Well, you're right. I'm sorry. I only joined this organization so I could be a good role model. If you look at it that way, it's very funny. But if you look at it from your way, it's just really not. Anyway, please accept my apology, and I would like to remain a member of this organization.
All right, then. Thank you, Mr. Bristol. We will accept your check, and we will be happy to see you at the meeting on Monday. Meeting is adjourned.
Oh, I think that went rather swell, didn't it?
Yeah, it went swell. Except for the fact that the rest of us are meeting on Tuesday.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's Marta's night off. I'm making dinner.
You know, we usually go out on Martyrs' Night Off.
We're never going out again. I spent a great deal of money today. And from now on, we'll be eating stew. Now on, we'll be eating toast.
Toast for dinner?
Toast for dinner, toast for lunch, toast for snacks. I don't think people eat enough toast. Oh, sure, there's the occasional crouton, but there's nothing to compare with a solid piece of toast.
I'm calling for pizza.
No, you're not. We're saving money. And so this weekend, we're going to cook up a bunch of crap, freeze it, and eat it for the rest of our lives.
Well, you know it's my dream to spend a couple of days cooking with you. But, this weekend, I've got to go on a school thing to Washington.
Oh, right, the trip to Washington, yeah. Did you sign up for that?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Okay, Fred. Look me in the eye and tell me you put your name on that list. Come on, Fred, stop it, okay? I'm about at the end of my rope with all of this. You're irresponsible, you're a liar, and I can't do this, can I?
What?
I can't get angry at someone when I'm guilty of the same thing.
You mean you were gonna ditch the trip and go to Atlantic City with Mickey, too?
No. But I've made a big mistake, Fred.
Oh, what'd you do? Use the wrong fork?
Yeah, once. And then yesterday I burnt down your school.
Oh, my God. This is the most pathetic attempt at a father-son bonding I've ever seen.
Fred, I swear on my life, I was responsible for that fire. I was supposed to unplug the faulty electrical appliance.
Wow. Okay, here's what we gotta do. First, we gotta get you an alibi.
I don't need an alibi. I've admitted it already.
You admitted it?
Yes.
Just like that?
Yes.
I can't help you.
Listen, Fred, the reason why that fire happened was I was irresponsible. And I lied to you on top of it. The truth of this whole thing is that we're really not that different.
We're not what?
You and I. We're very much alike.
Well, now you're just trying to hurt me.
No, don't you get it, Fred? We are alike. The truth is, we're both late for everything. We're both self-centered. We're both stubborn.
We're both in trouble with Mom all the time.
Right, exactly. You know, she's not one of us, Fred. What I'm saying is my biggest problem is I'm trying to teach you responsibility and I know absolutely nothing about it.
No, my biggest problem is I need food.
Hey, well, toast coming up. You know, Fred, this is becoming kind of a disturbing pattern with me. Try some.
Meet the Rockford Peaches. These gals are quite a team. Go into the locker room of the new series based on the hit movie A League of Their Own tomorrow. Now get ready for the ultimate driving challenge. That's next.